My name's Ken Dory, and I moved here from the UK back in 2000. I've been a member of Creekside for about 8 years now. But where my story really begins today, my testimony, actually happened. The event started on January of 2024 when I got laid off from my job. But having the career that I'd had, I felt like I was going to be okay. I actually chose that I was going to take a few months off, and I would start looking after taking a bit of a rest. At the 6-month mark, I started looking for work, and that 6 months turned into 18 months, and it became really difficult. Financially, it was becoming almost impossible. It became so bad, it would have been very easy for me to spiral. It would have been very easy for me to go to the liquor store and pick up a pack of beer and, drink away my troubles after 5 years of being sober, but I didn't do that. But I never really fully got rid of that low-grade worry and stress. And in fact, as that 18 months progressed with me not finding work, it was hard for me to control that anymore. So anyway, one day, it was a Saturday morning, I'll never forget it. I woke up and I made my kids breakfast, and I laid down on the sofa, and I realized something. I've always said that God always gives you exactly what you need when you need it, whether you like it or not. So I got hit with this unbelievable sense of dread and fear and worry, unlike anything I'd ever felt before. So I laid on the sofa and just put my earbuds in, and I listened to scripture all day. The feeling didn't go away, but I realized it wasn't me. This was a gift, it wasn't a challenge. I worried and panicked and had this feeling of dread, and it lasted me for 10 hours. I got up in the morning, and it wasn't until 7 o'clock that night that it finally lifted. And it lifted so suddenly and so immediately and so thoroughly that it was very obvious to me what had happened. God gave me that. Because he was telling me it's time to stop worrying. I worried enough my whole life, or certainly since I'd come to this country, and he needed to get rid of that for me. So while I was praying for an outcome to this job situation, God went to work fixing me. And when that worry lifted at 7 o'clock that night, I haven't worried since. 2 weeks later, I was offered a job, and I've got that job today, and it's the best job I've ever had. Came from out of nowhere. And I also know I'm never going to worry again. It was the most profound thing. It was a gift. And now I know that God truly doesn't work on fixing your situations. He works on fixing you. And then to end the story, true blessing. September of this year, my family and I went to the beach, and I was able to baptize my wife and my 2 children at the Creekside Beach baptism. It was a very significant day. And when we were riding home on the bus, I sat next to my youngest son, who was the one we were waiting for, and he was just quiet. And we'd all shed a lot of tears that day. But when we got home, I was able to talk to him and ask him about the experience, and he couldn't really express to me how he felt, but he just kept hugging me and telling me he loved me and that he was grateful for the experience, and we prayed together that night. But it was profound for them. There were a lot of tears shed that day. If I was to bundle everything together, it's all come back to me and wanting to control. It didn't serve me very well, looking back. And in fact, that day where God took me to the end of the biggest challenge that I had was that deep-seated worry that I'd been dealing with for so many years. He had to take me to the end of that and broke me in order to heal me. And I realize now that it was the controlling aspect of me that was negatively impacting my life. It's not my job to control, it's my job to submit. It's my job to collaborate with God. And the peace that I was looking for, I couldn't control my way to find that peace. I only achieved that when I finally let go and allowing God to do His work in my life.